Good morning, dear students. Welcome to Geography. Today, what we are going to see. Our chapter name is Landform of the Earth. And in Landform of the Earth, what we are going to explore, we are going to see fold mountains, black mountains, volcano mountains. Now, there are four types of mountain. The fourth one is residual mountains. But why I haven't mentioned about residual mountains? So, residual mountains we are going to learn a little bit later. Today we are going to see the first three, that is fold mountains, block mountains and volcano mountains. So let us start. Let us proceed. Dear students, have you ever wondered how our mountains form? Let us now try to explore the formation of mountains. See students, I just want to ask you all how the Himalayas came into existence, how the Himalayas were formed. If I am going to ask you such a question, you will be saying, sir, when the land was made, it is since that time, since the existence of Earth, even Himalayas are existing. No, not at all. Not at all. There was a continental drift theory. The whole land mass was together and it was called as Pangaea. It was called as Pangaea. Then the Indo-Australian plate got collided. It's got exactly it went separate. It went separate from the Gondwana land. It started to move separate. It started to move separate. When it started to move separately, it collided with the Eurasian plate. It collided with the Eurasian plate. And meanwhile, it's tried, okay, it carried all the sediments of the sea. It carried all the sediments of the sea, which resulted into the formation of Himalayas. Before I start the session, I just want to share one thing with you all that is very interesting, which is very interesting. You know, the fossils found on Himalaya, the fossils found on Himalaya are of the aquatic animals of sea. Of sea, they share the species together. If you are going to come up with the DNA of these animals, they are basically ocean or sea animals. Okay, ocean or sea life animals. Okay, so now let us start to explore how these mountains got formed. Plate tectonics. The very first thing is plate tectonics. What are plate tectonics and why we are studying about them? So see, when we talk about Earth, so Earth, exactly, the land on Earth is nothing but divided on seven major and eight minor plates. Seven major and eight minor plates means the land on which we are walking is not a unique, it is not totally united. It's having some cracks, some openings, and it is floating. It is floating on hot magma. It is floating on hot semi-liquid magma. Okay, and this major plates and minor plates, when they collide with each other, certain things start to happen. Okay, there is a change in the landforms. Now how does this works, how does this phenomena works, that we are going to see. Just I have shared with you about plate tectonics, so in this image, if you are going to see, my students, what is visible to you? On one side plate movement is written, and another side arrow is there. Okay, white arrow. If you are going to see, there are two arrows facing each other, and on one side plate movement is written and another side nothing is mentioned. So see, my dear students, what happened when the tectonic plates move? Okay, when the tectonic plates move, they move because of the rotation of earth and the lava makes them move more freely. Now, because of this, what exactly happens? The direction of the plate movements sometimes changes. Okay, so they move in they may move in the same direction or they move in the opposite direction. To understand at a level, we will say some of the movements, okay, some of the plate movements are in the same direction and some of the plate movements are in opposite direction. Okay, so now what does this opposite direction creates? See, when this opposite direction happens, at that time where we have written the plate movement and where nothing is written, a simple arrow is there. So that simple arrow comes and collides. It comes and collides with the plate movement arrow. Now the force, the pressure, okay, and weight of this arrowhead is less. Okay, the land of this arrowhead is less. It's not so strong. It is not so strong. So what exactly happens over here? It enters down. It gets down. It gets down. When it goes down, when it goes down, the plate movement arrow, starts to rise up. It starts to rise up. As it starts to rise up, all the sediments, all the sediments starts to move up. It starts to move up. Okay, just have a look. This plate movement, okay, where plate movement is written, this land is going to travel up. It's going to travel up. It's going to travel up. Okay, it will show a steep rise. It will rise up. Why it is going to rise up? Because the land over here, is going to enter, its base. It is going to enter its base. To understand this better, you are having, at this age, you are having specific height. Okay, now your height is not so good, you are not equal to your parents. Now just imagine one of your parent lifted up you on his or her shoulder. Okay, your parent has lifted you on their shoulder. So what will happen? Your height is going to increase. So in the same manner, what exactly happens? This mountains, okay, the mountains which have low speed and low pressure, enters down. It enters down. And the another one starts to rise up. And in this manner, what we get? We get fold mountains. Because the lower pressured, okay, or the lower generated force mountains, or the land, enters the base of the high pressured land moving towards them. Okay, they collide together. Okay, two lands or two plates, they collide to each other. And when that collision happens, one of the mountains movement or their force is not so high. So they enter the base. To understand this better, let's have an example. You know, when you were a child, what you used to do? Okay, child means exactly nursery or first or second standard, grade 1 or 2. So what used to happen at that time? You used to take two cars and you used to crash those cars. How you used to crash those cars? Both in the same, okay, both in the opposite direction, both of them traveling in the opposite direction. And they used to, then you used to crash those cars. So what exactly used to happen? One of the car used to rise above the another one. It used to go and rise above the another one. In the same manner, except car, here we are having land. They collide with each other, they crash with each other. And the one having lower force gets down, and the another one starts to rise up. And when it starts to rise up, layers of sediments get deposit. Okay, layers of sediments starts to get formed. This results into fold mountains. Now, block mountains. What are block mountains? Okay, so see in the image, if you are going to see in the image, you will be able to see two arrows moving in opposite direction. Now what exactly happens? Because of these two arrows moving in opposite direction? And what does these two arrows which moves in opposite direction symbolize? So this symbolizes the tectonic plates, the plate tectonics. It symbolizes the plate tectonics. Now first, in the first slide or in the previous slide, what we have watched? We have watched when they collide. Okay, when they walk in the opposite directions and they collide with each other. Now in the second one, what we are going to see? They move away. Okay, they move away from each other. When they move away from each other, what exactly happens? Now see, if they are moving away from each other, what will happen? The expansion is going to happen. They are going to expand. So what they are having? They are having land. When they are going to move away from each other, so there will be an opening. When that openings come, the sediments, the land, the soil gets deposited into those gaps. And when that gap is not fulfilled up to the height level, it results into graben. See, Example of graben. You are able to see what has exactly happened. This land has went down. It has went down because of the movement, because of the sideways movement of the plate tectonics. Now, what about this host? What about this host? So in host, what exactly happens? Okay, it is opposite of graben. It is opposite of graben. When they are moving sideways, okay, when these plates are moving sideways, these sidelines may get down. Okay, the sidelines may get down, and another one may rise up. So when this land rises up, we say it's host. So this is how we get block mountains form. Now we are going to see the third types of mountains. What types of mountains are there? Previously, okay, previous to that, again, here I just want to share one thing I want to highlight to you. You know, why does this happens? Why does this block mountain exactly happens or occurs? See, when the plate tectonics are moving, they create some tension on this land. When that tension appears into cracks, we say those are faults. Don't, okay, after period of time, this faults break down. They break down, and when they break, what exactly happens? Certain things, okay, from the land gets filled in them. And this results into block mountains. Now we are going to talk about volcano mountains. What is volcano mountains? So in this image, if you are going to observe, what you are able to see from that red color? What you can derive from that red color? Yes, lava is coming out. Lava is coming out. Now what exactly happens if you are going to see? So see, just have a look. Okay, secondary vent, main vent, lava, crater. So what exactly happens when this lava comes out? Okay, so what does that lava carries along with it? So the lava carries dust, particles of dust, ashes, and liquid mud. Few more things are there, okay, along with it. Now when this comes out from here, see, when this comes out from here, where volcanic bombs are written, so that liquid, okay, that liquid mud liquid mud, dust and ashes, okay, they get settled down on the sides. When they get settled down on the sides, that lava is very hot and it floats, okay. So they float, okay, it starts to float, okay. And after floating, when that lava stops to come out from the vent, so this deposited materials, it starts to cool down. And when it starts to cool down, it gets solidify, okay, and this solidified structure gives us mud, gives us soil, presence of soil presence of soil. And this soil is deposited on the mountains, okay, layer after layer, okay, layer after layer. Why I'm saying layer after layer? So understand this, okay, let us understand this. Now what happened? Today is the first day of your class. You wrote on the first page. Tomorrow, second day of your class, you are going to write on the second. Next day, third. Similarly, what will happen on the 50th day? You will be writing on the 50th page. So what has happened? Your book has turned out broad, number of pages has increased. Yes, in the same manner. Now what happens over here? What happens exactly over here? First time when the lava came out, it got deposited on a smaller manner. Second time, more, okay, on top of the first, okay, it came on the second layer on the first. Third time when the lava came out, it got deposited on the fourth. Sorry, it got deposited on the second. Fourth time when it came out, it got deposited on the third. fifth time when it came out, it got deposited on the fourth. Similarly, if you are going to see, my dear students, okay, earth, from the existence of earth, you all know lava is coming out, volcanoes eruption is happening. So many times it has came out. So the number, or the layer, of lava has gone on increasing. Now when the lava comes out, even it gets cool, even it gets solidify. So when it gets solidify, it results into the formation of mountain, or it creates mountain. And such type of mountains are called as what? They are called as volcano mountains. They are termed as volcano mountains. Okay, if you have any doubts, please feel free to ask. Okay, I will be happy one to solve your queries. And before I move to the next slide, I have a question for you all. Can you name, I haven't shared, okay, I haven't shared the names with you. Can you name one block mountain, one fold mountain, and one volcano mountain, apart from your textbook? Really, students, just try to explore, you will enjoy. All the best, have a nice time. Thank you for watching.